So Don, another one of the stories that's been in the news lately is about a basset hound. And what they're saying is that she didn't get appropriate veterinary medical care. Do you remember that story?
I do. I think you're talking about the story that involves the dog that's become known as Hope.
Right.
Hope was an elderly, kind of a grandma basset hound when she came to us, and when the staff looked at her when she came into the shelter, they found that she had cataracts. She was very, very gray. Her coat was not in good condition, and she also had a chronic granulomatous wound on her back leg. And what I mean by that is this was a wound that she had had for a long time. She had been dealing with this wound, and it was such that there was a mass there and the skin wasn't covering the wound. And staff really tried to decide what to do with her, and we have this wonderful network of rescue groups, and they really felt like there was a rescue group out there that might want to take her and give her a chance. And so our shelter veterinarian looked at her, cleaned the wound, doctored it with some topical ointment, and then gave her some antibiotics and gave her some pain medication to make her more comfortable while she was in the shelter. She also prescribed that for all the days that she was in the shelter. Then we put Hope's picture out on our, what we call our Rescue Me list, which is an email that goes to our rescue network daily with a list of all the animals that we think they might be interested in. There was a rescue group that said they wanted her, they would pick her up at the end of the 3-day hold. Her 3-day hold actually ended at 4 o'clock on Saturday. The shelter closes at 4 o'clock on Saturday, so my staff agreed to stay late to do all the paperwork that's necessary to transfer ownership from Harris County to the rescue group.
Oh, okay.
And we did that because we didn't want her to have to spend Saturday night in the shelter and all day Sunday in the shelter before she could go out and get veterinary care from a veterinarian in the public.
Sure. So, she actually did get medical treatment. The wound was cleaned, and you gave her daily antibiotics. So she did receive care, is what I'm hearing?
Oh, absolutely she got care, and Dr. Johnson routinely looked at her to make sure that she was comfortable, to make sure that the pain medication was keeping her comfortable while she was there. And we started her on a course of antibiotics, hoping that it would get an infection under control. So the veterinarian that would be treating her when she left, she would already have the antibiotics in her system.
Certainly. But I guess I'm curious, why didn't you let her go if you knew that there was a group that was interested in, you know, trying to take care of her? I mean, why would you hold her for 3 days?
Well, there's a law that says that we have to hold stray, unowned animals for 3 working days to give the owners a chance to reclaim them. And so at that point, they don't belong to Harris County for us to be able to transfer ownership. There's that 3-day waiting period that we have to go through.
So it didn't matter if you wanted to release her or not. You actually had to so that you could adhere to the law. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. We cannot release animals before that 3-day hold.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing that. That's good to know.